YouTubes. All right, today we're continuing part 3 of reviewing Twilight of the Republic, Star Wars Unlimited card game. 10 out of 10, game of the year 2024 for sure. All you Pokemon players, Magic players, any other TCG players, I recommend you try out this game. Give it a shot. Hopefully you find a good scene. All right, this is going to be a lot more rapid fire than before. I'm going to try and speed through some of these, hopefully to get to 2 colors or maybe 3. So we're just going to rapid fire a lot of these, get things going here. So we are starting with green, and we're going to be heading down the numbered list. All right, that's released so far. Confederate Courier, 2 cost, 2/1. When defeated, create a battle droid token, separatist vehicle fighter. So this is good for exploit decks. It's pretty nice because you can throw it out and just keep attacking over and over until your opponent gets annoyed with it and takes it out, and then you get a battle droid token that you can use for exploit or something else. So it's pretty decent. Poggle the Lesser, Archduke of the Stalgazin Hive. Wow. I think I've seen this guy before somewhere. We got 2 cost, 1/4. Decent. Separatist official. When you play another unit, you may exhaust this unit. If you do, create a battle droid token. He's a rare. Okay. So it's more exploit and creating battle droid tokens. People will like this due to the fact that he can create stuff. So overall, that's going to be good for battle droid token decks and exploit. So, all right, next. We got Droid Commando. 3 cost, 4 attack, 3 defense. Pretty good. Separatist Droid Trooper. While you control another Separatist unit, this unit gains ambush. Okay, so 3 cost ambush card is pretty good. That's definitely good. And attacking for 4. He has a good chance of not surviving. I can see this being good in draft. He's a common. All right, next. Magna Guard Wing Leader. Cool. 3 cost, 3 attack, 4 defense. Separatist vehicle fighter. Action. Attack with a droid unit. Then attack with another droid unit. Use this ability only once each round. Uncommon. Okay. So just basically letting you attack twice with droids. It's pretty decent though for 3 for a space unit, being a 3/4 and space for 3. There could be some strategies to use for this. Other than that, it's just a strong unit. I think it's a decent unit. All right, next, General's Guardian, 4 cost, 4/4, separatist droid. When this unit is attacked, create a battle droid token. All right, so more exploit and more battle droid creation. This is pretty decent. I mean, they're gonna have to hit him, or I mean, if they remove him, there's no battle droid token created. But I mean, he'll probably create 1 battle droid token, or maybe 2, maybe 2. 4/4 for 4 is not like amazing, but it's only when he's attacked. So if you use this guy for exploit, you're not going to get that battle droid token. So that's the downside. Kraken, 5 cost, 2 attack, 5 defense, separatist droid. When played, create 2 battle droid tokens. Wow. On attack, give each friendly token unit +1/+1 for this phase. Wow. Okay. So he buffs tokens and he puts out 2 tokens. That's great. So 5 drops, so you put out 2 battle droid tokens, so those are 1/1s, and then he gives them all +1, so essentially attacking for 2, so he's hitting for 6. I mean, if you hit with all those on the next turn, that's going to be 6 damage, and you got multiple sources that he's doing. So I forgot to say, he's Confederate Tactician. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. So people are going to like this for droid decks and for droid token decks. Kalani, Analytical General, 6 cost, 5/7. Wow, with the stats. Once again, leader stats here. 5/7, separatist droid. On attack, you may choose another unit. If you have the initiative, you may choose up to 2 other units instead. Give each chosen unit +2/+2 for this phase. Wow. Okay, rare. Yeah, that's pretty strong. I mean, that's very, very nice and very strong. That's a +2/+2. So on attack, he can boost for 4, so that's essentially like 9 damage that you're adding with this guy. I mean, if they're free and they got no defense, that's kind of ouch. It's a big ouch. If they're free and they don't have defense out, yikes. Okay, I mean, this guy's pretty good. As a rare, it's gonna be easy to get. So, yeah, I could see this guy also thriving in token decks and separatist decks. Overall, it's good. Good. All right, next. Admiral Trench, holding the line, 7 cost, 5/5 separatist official, exploit 1, so he can go down to 5 cost. When played, return up to 3 units that were defeated this phase from your discard pile to your hand. So he has kind of like a card returning mechanic. So this could be good. Like if somebody super laser blasts and then you play this and kind of bring back your stuff. Oh, you bring it back to your hand. Discard pile to your hand. So just bringing it back to your hand. So that might not be. You gotta play them all again. And also you could use that for exploit too. So you could exploit 3, bring out something for almost free. Then you can play this guy and then get those cards back. Or actually no, because tokens aren't discarded. So yeah, that does make it a little bit more harder to do. A little bit harder. Because if you're sacrificing tokens for exploit, I mean, you could sacrifice anything, but yeah, it does make it a little bit more rough, I guess. I guess you could go with little weenie 1/1 drops or something. That might be decent. Because then they die, and then you could just bring them back. Yeah, I mean, combined with other bringing back cards, there could be some pretty good tempo in this. All right, Separatist Super Tank, 9 cost, 8/8. That's very nice. Separatist Vehicle Tank. Okay. Exploit 3. Wow. Okay. Discount of 6 if you trade up, so it's only gonna be 3. That's nasty. I mean, it's only common, so this is gonna be really nasty in draft, honestly. I mean, to be able to trade up to something like this, man, they can hit like a tank, pun intended. But I think this card's underrated. It's probably underrated for a common. People are probably like, oh, it's just common. No, this is a good card. Okay, next. Reprocess, 3 cost. Choose up to 4 units in your discard pile. Put them at the bottom of your deck in the random order. Create that many battle droid tokens. Wow. So this might be one of the best cards for creating tokens if you can do it. 4 cards in your discard, so that's going to be a little bit into the game. You can't just do it at the beginning. Consolidation of Power. It's a 6 cost. Choose any number of friendly units. You may play a unit from your hand if its cost is less than or equal to the combined power of the chosen units for free, then defeat the chosen units. Oh. So it's like an exploit, but you're going off of power. That's even better than exploit most of the time. So that's really good. This is gonna help you cheat out really big stuff. This is crazy good. Rare, nice. And they got Palpatine here with his cronies. This is gonna be great in actually a Palpatine deck or anything green black. Yeah, I mean you're trading up units based on their power for something bigger. So if you got 10 damage on board, let's say, I mean the best play is to attack with everything. And then let's say you got the remainder. Let me see. It says you may play a unit from your hand if it costs less than or equal to the combined power. Okay, so you can't add in resources to pay extra. So that's a limitation. It has to be, you got to have enough power on board to be able to put out the next thing. So if your opponent takes out some units and you're thinking like, oh, I'm going to play this and then I'm going to play something in my hand really big, that could hose you over. You could be like, oh crap, I can't play that anymore. But then you could just pay for it. But this is 6. Yeah, so it's I mean, it is, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, it is a little bit pricey because you're paying 6. You're paying 6, and then you got to make sure you got enough power. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's still good though. I think it's still very, very viable for something big like a Devastator. You want to do a Devastator. So, like I was saying, I think the best play would be to swing through on all your guys. So you swing through on everything, and then you kill them all and drop something huge. Now, what would be nasty is if you could drop something that comes in ready, and that's even more damage. Oh my gosh, this card is great, dude. This card is amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, something just clicked, man. This card is amazing. I don't know how, dude. I don't know if people are sleeping on this card or what. Write in the comments what you think about this card. But this card is one of the best cards of the set, 100%, because it lets you play out of aspect cards. Choose any number of friendly units. You may play a unit from your hand if its cost is less than or equal to the combined power of the. So the cost for, is it the cost for you, or is it the cost that's written on the card? I think it's the cost. It's cost for you. So if something is more expensive, out of aspect, but still, that's still I mean, so yeah, I guess if you are playing something out of aspect, it's gonna be more expensive, so you're gonna have to sacrifice more guys. I still think it's really good for playing out of aspect though, because it gives you a chance to cheat out really expensive out of aspect stuff. Like, how about a redemption? How about a redemption? What would you need? Let's say you got so redemption would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Redemption would be 12. So you sacrifice 12 guys and you play redemption. Uh, that's kind of a lot. But I don't know, there's a lot of possibilities with this. It opens up a can of worms right here, playing something for free. They have to meet the cost of it. Okay, well, enough talking about this card. I'm already slowing down my quick review. All right, next. Echo Vigilant Arc Trooper, 2 cost, 2/2. Republic Clone Trooper, coordinate. This unit gets +2/+2. So he's a pretty cheap unit, 2/2/2. That's not that great. But when you get the coordinate, it becomes a 4/4. So it's basically a situational bonus. Like, he's gonna be higher. He's gonna be better stats than your average 2/2, but it's situational. So Republic Tactical Officer, 2 cost, 1/4. Republic Clone. It's another clone. When played, you may attack with a Republic unit. It gets +2/+0 for that attack. Okay, so it's a lot like the other cards that when you play, they boost up an attack. And lets you attack twice because you may attack with a Republic unit. You get attack twice. So there's like quite a bit of these cards now, to the point where you can do a chain attack, kind of, which is pretty cool. All right, next up, Admiral Yularen. Okay, he's back. Advising Caution, 3 cost, 2/5. Whoa, he's got 5. That's pretty good. Republic Official, restore 1. That's cool. Each other friendly heroic unit gets +0/+1. He's a rare. Okay, so it's just defensive. It's just adding defense and restoring. It's not a lot. I like some of this. His stat of 5. That's decent. So you'll most likely get that restore off a couple times. And it's each other friendly. Yeah. So it's a Lauren. You know, it's okay. Shakti Unity Wins Wars, 4 cost, 3/4. Force Jedi Republic again. The combination of this set, I guess. Each friendly token unit gets +1/+0. Wow. On attack, create a clone trooper token. Wow. She's only uncommon. Oh man, this is gonna be broken in freaking draft. This is gonna be broken in draft. This is gonna be good in draft. Wow. It's gonna be good in draft. Yeah, they're gonna want to remove her quick. But if you got some Sentinels out and then you throw her down, you're able to create a clone trooper token even once or twice. I mean, that's like great. And each token gains +1. So now you're putting out 3 drop tokens. Ay. Oh, this is great. So she's only 4 to bring out. Yeah. I mean, this could be one of the key cards for like a clone trooper deck. All right, next. Pelta Supply Frigate, 5 cost, 3. damage, 3 defense. Republic vehicle capital ship. Coordinate, which is it's hard to do. When played, create a clone trooper token. Okay, never mind. Oh, but you gotta have coordinate before you create the clone trooper token. Okay, it's only common. I mean, it's like a decent sized ship. It's kind of expensive. Creates a clone trooper, so it could be good in clone decks, but it is a little pricey. It would take up your turn, kind of, and you'd want to have the coordinate ability. So if you didn't have the coordinate ability, it would kind of just be like, that's okay. All right, pass or next. Ala Sakura, Master of the Blade. All right, 5 cost, 6/5, 6/5 for 5 is good. Force Jedi Republic. That's always the keywords of the set. Coordinate. Okay, another coordinate. On attack, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to this unit for this attack. Okay, so she can kind of like run right into people and safely. That's kind of cool. Legendary. What? Okay, I mean, I don't know if that's really legendary worthy, but I mean, it's good stats, good keywords. Coordinating abilities, they're not going to trigger all the time, but maybe. And she can attack safely. Like, that's cool. That is pretty annoying. Think about it, because she attacks safely, takes something out, and then you're like, oh, I got to take this punk out. She's only 5. So you like run your guys against her, and they die because she's got 6 attack. And it's like, you have to make some sacrifices to take her out. So yeah, either that or else you just use takedown. Bye. All right. Anyways, Captain Rex, lead by example. 6 cost, 4/4. Republic clone trooper. When played, create 2 clone trooper tokens. All right. Creating some more clone trooper tokens. This would pair really nicely with that the other Shakti. I mean, that's great. If she comes out on 4, and then he comes out on 6. He drops out 2 clone troopers, and those are 3 2s because of her. And so that's almost 10 damage you're putting on table. That's pretty nasty right there. Yeah, I mean, just use more clone troopers. He's kind of pricey for 6 for a 4/4. But I mean, you get those 2 other clone troopers, so that's pretty much 8 damage you're putting out without the bonus from Shakti. Very nice. He's a starter, so you're gonna have to get the starter set or play your local tournaments. All right, Republic Defense Carrier, 11 cost, 6/7 Republic Vehicle Capital Ship. Wow. Okay, this unit costs 1 less to play for each unit controlled by the opponent who controls the most units. Okay, so they worded it particularly for Twin Suns, but it's really just what your opponent who has the most, or however many units your opponent has. Which is really good because let's say they are playing a token deck, like this set is going to be known for let's say draft, or even just a local tournament, pre-release tournament, or anywhere else. If they are playing a token deck, that's gonna be hosing them a little, and that's actually gonna be really good against a token deck because it's gonna drop the price down. Let's say they got 5 guys out, you're only putting this out for 6. You got a 6/7 Sentinel. Forgot to mention that. I mean, that's pretty good. Definitely good in space. So I mean, having 5 guys out though, I mean, that means you're getting overrun a little bit, unless they're playing battle droids. I mean, that's not that much really. Synchronized Strike, 2 cost event. We got some Lady Jedis about coming at you. Gonna kill some. I don't know. Gonna attack something. It's uncommon. Deal damage to an enemy unit equal to the number of units you control in its arena. Okay, another card that's anti-token deck. Interesting. So it's pretty much another anti-token deck card. Either that or else you're just going to be counting on maybe, 3, 4, 5 damage from that. I mean, for 2, it's really good. Let's say they have their leader out and something else. That's only 2 damage. And so it's not good with that. So it probably does shine in an anti-token. 1. Mas Amade. Vice Chair. 2 cost. Double green. 0/4. So Republic official. When you play another unit, you may exhaust this unit. If you do, search the top 4 cards of your deck for a unit, reveal it, and draw it. Rare. So it's a draw mechanic. The ability to dig 4 cards deep is quite generous. That's pretty good. He's pretty free though if they attack in on him. He's got 0 attack, so it's totally free to just take him out. And he's going to be a little pricey if you're not playing double green, so it's very situational actually. All right, manufactured soldiers, 3 cost, double green again. Choose one, create 2 clone trooper tokens, or create 3 battle droid tokens. Uncommon. Okay, I don't like the double green because it's very limiting. It'd be nice for this set just to be straight up green. Maybe make it 4 and a green or something, or I don't know. But double green is very limiting. So let's say you play out of double green, it's gonna be 5 to play this for 2 clone troopers. It could be good if you got some kind of clone trooper buffs, or even if you're gonna do battle droids for exploit or something. So that's interesting, but I think it's gonna be situational as well. All right, so next up, Ferric Assault Disaster. Interesting. 3 cost, 2 double, another double green card. For this phase, each friendly unit gains, when defeated, deal 2 damage to an enemy unit, and it's a legendary. Wow, it's a legendary, huh? This card's pretty. Yeah, I mean, actually, this card has some potential here. In any green deck, you could play it for 5. And let's say you're exploiting, and you do a big exploit, and you cheap something out. You can also basically turn it into like an overwhelming barrage, because you're dealing 2 damage to enemy unit when defeated. So, actually, that's overwhelming barrage is 5, and this would be 5. If you're playing double green, it's only 3. To make it legendary, kind of puts a little, I don't know. Like if you got this for a legendary, you might be kind of like, I'm not gonna play double green. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's potential for removal again. Just some more removal. Obedient Vanguard, 1 cost. Okay, here's a weenie to play, I guess. It's a 1/1 Separatist Droid Trooper, Raid 1. When defeated, you may give a trooper unit 2/2 for this phase. Okay, so the dude who brings back guys, this is kind of a good target for that. If you throw this guy out and then he dies, or you exploit him or whatever, and then just boost something. Yeah, I mean, it's a weak unit, but it's got abilities, which is nice. So, I mean, that's good. It's only common. So, might find a place somewhere. Oh, sorry. Coruscant Guard, 2 cost, 3/2 Republic Clone Trooper. Coordinate ability again, and he's got ambush. So you only gain ambush if you have coordinate. 3/2 is not like amazing, and it's not like bad either. But that's a very cheap ambush. I think that might be one of the cheapest ambushes that we have, and he attacks for 3. He'll probably get taken out when he attacks. So it's a very cheap ambush if you have coordinate. So, I mean, that's pretty good if you're doing a token deck. You got coordinate on table, and you want to come in with something. But I mean, essentially, like ambush in this situation, it kind of does act like a removal card, because if you're sacrificing the guy right when he comes in, then it's like you just kind of came out with removal. So just more removal, I guess. All right, 501 Street. Okay, 501 ST Liberators. Yeah, 501 Street Liberators. That's interesting. 3 cost, 3/3 Republic Clone Trooper. When played, if you control another Republic unit, you may heal 3 damage from a base. Okay, some healing, 3/3s and some healing. It's only common. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, yeah. So I would have to say that a better play would be a Sentinel, maybe, because let's say your opponent's got something bigger than 3 damage, you're actually saving yourself from that hit by putting on a Sentinel instead. So just healing for 3. I don't know, it could work in different situations. 3 is pretty good for a 3, just for a 3. So I don't know. This could add up over time. It could be annoying to heal a lot. So it's only common. It'll probably be played in draft and other places too. To see. All right, next up, Hu Yang. What? Enduring instructor. That's cool. I think this is from Star Wars Survivor, or is this from Star Wars Survivor? If you know, let me know in the comments. Three cost 2/4 Jedi droid. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is from Star Wars Jedi Survivor. When played, choose another friendly unit. While this unit is in play, the chosen unit gets +2/+2. Oh wow, okay. Choose another friendly unit. While this unit is in play, the chosen unit gets +2/+2. Rare. Huh. That's a new kind of buff, actually, because he's not giving experience tokens. He's straight up just giving a buff while he's in play. So it's kind of like a new kind of buff, actually. Republic Arcs 170. Okay, we got just a basic unit for space. 3 cost, 3, 4. 3/4s are nice. Republic Vehicle Fighter, common. So it's kind of like a draft card and also just a nice solid space unit for green. I think I like the Viper Droid better though. It's a 3 cost, 3/3. You get a heal for 2 if you have initiative. So yeah. I mean, it's kind of just another unit card, I guess. All right, next we got Subjugating Starfighter, 4 cost, 3/3 Separatist Vehicle Fighter, ambush. When played, if you have the initiative, create a battle droid token. Common. Huh. So more exploit battle droid token creation. You're kind of paying 1 for a battle droid. Looks like, because 3/3 for 3. We just saw that. Well, it has ambush as well. Yeah, it's a common card. It's nothing over the top. All right. Clone Commander Cody, commanding the 212th Legion, or 212th. Oh, he's got a name, Cody. I think this guy's gonna gain a personality, and like on social media and stuff, people are gonna be like, "I'm playing Cody." All right, 5 cost, 4/4 Republic Clone Trooper. Overwhelms great. Coordinate. Each other friendly unit gets +1 and gains overwhelm. What? Uncommon. So you only have one of them out at a time. But if you got that coordinate triggering, yeah, Cody's like, he's like buffing his whole team. He's like buffing his whole team right there. So if you got 3 out, so that's going to be 3, 7. That's 7 damage on the table when you put Cody down. I think Cody's going to make a name for himself. Obsi Sobek, Warden of the Citadel. 6 cost, 3/6 Separatist, exploit 3. Okay, so you could play him for free. Exploit 3 guys and put this guy out. When played, this unit captures an enemy non-leader ground unit with cost equal to or less than the number of resources paid to play this unit. Okay, so you don't want to make them free because then you don't get to capture anything. So if you 6-drop this guy, you can capture a 6-drop or a 6-cost guy. That's not too bad. I mean, in the last set, there's a 5-drop that can capture guys. I think it can capture anything though, so that's kind of a bummer. Maybe capturing anything is better than just going with this exploit thing. I think the good, actually, I just realized a really good aspect of exploit will be that you can really stretch your resources quite a bit, because if you got units on table, you can essentially like just sacrifice units to put out other stuff. So it's almost like units are some units are going to be considered semi resources when you're playing exploit. So that's kind of interesting. All right. Well, I don't think that that's super amazing, but it's kind of cool card. I think it's interesting. It's an interesting card. Clone. Ooh, what the? This picture's so bland. You serious? Legendary? Oh man, this picture is just like so bland. I can't believe this is a picture for the game. Seriously? That's like kind of so boring for a legendary. This was I would hate to get this as a legendary. Let's see what it does. You may have this unit enter play as a copy of a non-leader, non-vehicle unit in play, except it gains the clone trait and is not unique. Only this card's printed attributes are copied. That's fun. I like it. It's fun. But I think the art is horrible. It might be the worst art in the whole game so far. I really like the card. It's a fun card. You may have this unit enter play as a copy of a non-leader, non-vehicle unit in play. It gains a clone trait. It's not unique. Whoa, that's crazy. It's not unique. Wait, only the card's printed attributes are copied. So does that mean that the abilities aren't copied from the unit? I'm guessing. Only the card's printed attributes are copied. Yeah, so I don't think you can copy abilities, which kind of hinders it quite a bit. Because you copy abilities, then you could like stack abilities that are only made for unique guys. So you can't do that. As a 7 cost card, it's a fun card, but like for a legendary, it's really weird that the art sucks so bad. Like, oh man, make some better art. That's horrible. Gee. It's a really fun card though, but I don't know. I also I wouldn't want to get this as a legendary. Honestly, I just want to, even though it's fun. But all right, next, Gore, Grievous's pet. Wow, Grievous's pet. I think I saw this one before. 12 cost, 7/7 separatist creature, exploit 3, so he can take off. What's that? 6. So he'll be a 6 drop. Sentinel, ambush, overwhelm. Wow, legendary. Oh, he's a legendary too. I mean, this is the kind of card I would want to get for a legendary, just because it's cool looking and it's something big, something scary to throw at people. That's fun. A Sentinel ambush overwhelm is nasty. So if you exploit out, so let's say you exploit and you put him out for 6, that's like a Maul coming at you, because Maul has ambush and overwhelm as well. And ambush overwhelm is a crazy combo because you get automatic damage. You can take out a unit or damage a unit, or essentially take out a unit. You want to take out a unit. If you want to, you can take out a unit and get damage on base. So that's 2 for 1. And it's a Sentinel. Yeah, this guy's great. I think this could have some value to it. I think this card could have some value as a legendary. So maybe like a $5 range or something. I know legendary's values have gone a lot down, but like the first couple weeks, it's probably going to be decent value for this card. With to see if he gets play, but like I think it's great. Like, you are sacrificing 3 guys if you want to play him at 6, but you could always play him at 8, and 8's only one more than Maul, and that's only sacrificing 2 guys. So I mean, there's a lot of situations where this could be good. Actually, this is really good because I just realized why this is really good. This is actually really good because you could swing. You could swing first, swing with your guys, and if your opponent, and you can weaken up on one of your opponent's guys. Then you could exploit those guys on the table and have this guy come in and do damage to kill their guy and do damage to them. So it's like he comes in ready and he does damage to base. Let's say you sweeten up their dude to so he hits for 6 on their base. So you could, I mean, that's a great exploit play because you're just like, boom, exploit that, do it again, hit him. Yeah, that's a good play. So there's a lot of possibilities for this. Nameless Valor, 1 cost. It's a 2/2 upgrade card. Nameless Valor learned, attached to a token unit only. Okay. Attached unit gains overwhelm. Overwhelm's cool, but like for something so small, it's going to be questionable on whether or not the overwhelm is really great, because you're gonna a lot of situations maybe you're only gonna get a couple damage in on their base, but I mean it's still good. Still good to get that extra couple damage on there. It is a +2/+2, so and it's only one. It's a very cheap upgrade. This will be good in draft. It'll be good in draft. Yeah, it'll be very good in draft actually. A strategic acumen upgrade 1. Attached unit gains action. Play a unit from your hand. It costs 1 less. And it's +0/+1 up +0/+2 upgrade. Common card. I don't know. This is like a I don't know. This is an interesting card. I don't really know what they're going for with this. It should be just a fun card to try out. I don't know if there's any big combos coming into my mind for this, so we're just gonna move on. General's Blade, 3 cost, attached to a non-vehicle unit. If attached unit is a Jedi, which a lot of units in this set are Jedis, it gains on attack. The next unit you play this phase costs 2 less. Wow. Okay, is it also a lightsaber? It's a weapon. It's an item. General's Blade. It's a 3+3/+3, and it's green. So it's like we got a green lightsaber now. That's cool, and it's rare. And the ability is nice too. I mean, the ability is really good. So if you the Jedi ability gives you cheapening up units for 2 less. That's really good. So if you're looking for an upgrade, this is a good upgrade for a Jedi. The Clone Wars disaster. Well, like what was the Rotten Tomato for the movie a disaster? The box office returns were a disaster, or was it the actual event? I'm just joking. All right, 2 units, 2 cost. Pay any number of resources. Create that many clone trooper tokens. Each opponent creates that many battle droid tokens. Rare. It's only a rare. Wow. Okay, this is the kind of card I would expect to be legendary. Because this is crazy. For only 2, that's crazy. So you can just go all out. Like, I'm just gonna go all tokens out. Like, ugh. Like, this is gonna be great. Like, late game, this could be devastating. This could be absolutely devastating late game. Oh wow, yeah, this could be nasty. Because you could create a bunch of clone troopers, and then they get a bunch of battle droids, and maybe your clone troopers got bonuses on them, and then you just like blow up all their clone or their battle droid tokens with like a overwhelming barrage or like it's something else. Like, dude, yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting because you're creating clone trooper tokens, and those are actually heroic. And so you could you could still play this in a dark side deck though. So you can create a bunch of heroic guys. Yeah. This is a really good card for a rare. I thought this would be this is the kind of card I would see as a legendary. But I'm glad it's rare because you can get them. That's gonna be nice. Like, get them pretty easy. I think this is a great card. Oh man, like this is good. I mean, if you're planning on doing tokens, this is good. Even without planning on doing tokens, this is a good card. Like, I think you could just throw it in, like even late game. Like let's say you get to 8 resources with Palpatine. What is that? Pay any number of resources, create that many clone trooper tokens. What? Yeah, dude. Let's say you get Palpatine, you can play 6 clone trooper tokens. That's 12 damage on table. And if you buff your clone trooper tokens, yikes! I mean, you do give them 6. You would have 12 damage on table. They get 6 damage on table. So you definitely would want to have a strategy about how a way to go about taking out their guys, because it could also feed into their exploit, and then they could just like drop something huge. Wow. Okay, I'm talking way too much about these cards, but that's fun. Encouraging leadership, 3 costs. Give each friendly unit +1 for this phase. Okay, common. So here's a huge buff for all those guys you just created. Yikes. That's a really good buff card. Give each friendly unit +1 for this phase. Wow. Yeah, if you're doing token decks, that's pretty nasty. We got 4 in the defensive Camino. 4 cost. For this phase, each friendly Republic unit gains Restore to, and when defeated, create a clone trooper token. Whoa! Okay, it's kind of expensive to play, but it does do a lot of restore. Friendly Republic unit gains restore 2. Wow. So another bomb card to drop for a token deck. I mean, if you create a bunch of tokens and then you play this, that's a lot of restore. That could, like I said, it could be up to 6. So they're like 12 restore, and you get to attack them. And when they get defeated, if they get defeated, they get to create clone trooper tokens, so they're replacing themselves. Yikes!